Hello everyone, my name is Joe. Welcome to the Genius of Joe. And today we're kind of delving into the trend of moody / dreamy aesthetic photos, you know? I feel like in the last year or so, this trend of like moody photos has really been has really just regrown. And today I'm just gonna tell you, this video is titled how to enhance your photography skills, and this is one way to do it, is creating those moody aesthetic photos that you would want, right? I think one culprit of this trend would be the photographer Moody Darkroom on Instagram. He's obviously, he's a great photographer. He kind of I don't think he's not a pioneer. I don't know what you'd call him, but yeah, I feel like he was the one who really kind of started that trend of the moody, dreamy photos, the aesthetic, that cover aesthetic. So in today's video, I'm going to explain to you how to get those type of photos. Now, everyone is trying to achieve these types of photos through lens filters, lighting setups, lenses, all that type of stuff. And today, I'm going to give you 3 rules or tips that you can use to enhance your photography skills and get those moody aesthetic photos that you've always wanted. First tip: combine soft lighting with hard lighting. So what do I mean by this? When you think of a dreamy kind of photos, you think soft features, soft skin tones, all that type of stuff. So you'd think, okay, I'll use softer lighting, right? Which I think, yes, 100% I agree with that, but you also want to complement that with the hard lighting, because you want to get that glow within your images. Using that soft lighting isn't gonna give that look. And if you're gonna use hard lighting, you want to use it as a backlight. And we'll show these photos on the screen now. These all were front lit with the key light being soft lighting and the backlighting being hard. And I feel like when you get that hard backlight, you can see the glow in the photos. It shows. It kind of has that angel coming from heaven type of vibe. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to incorporate both hard and soft lighting. Don't just only use soft lighting because you think, oh, it's dreamy, so I have to only use soft lighting. No, use both. Even sometimes you can just use hard lighting. Makes your photos look 3-dimensional. That's the one. Makes your photos look 3-dimensional, you know? You've got a backlight, you've got the front, you've got the key light, you might have a fill or not. It creates that three-dimensional look, you know what I mean? Second tip / rule: lens filters. Now you can do all the lighting setups you want, but if you don't have the right lens filter, again, it's very limited, right? You're going to be very limited of what the look you're going to go for, the look that you want. And so what type of lens filters did you use? Obviously, ProMist filters. And if you want to know what lens filter I use for my work, and I only really bought it recently, and it's a great lens filter, is the Moody FX filter by Prism Lens FX. Yeah, this filter is just, it's amazing on every sort of level. It has this very stylistic look. It's like a ProMist filter, and it has this starburst effect too. It's a great lens filter. And it softens those highlights. It makes those highlights glow. It's really just an amazing lens filter. And if you're considering buying this product or one of the filters they have, definitely check out the link in my description, my affiliate link to these products. Use my code FilmJD at discount. Use my discount code FilmJD at checkout for 15% off. Yes, 15% off if you use my code FilmJD at checkout. Again, this lens filter is quite stylistic. Like I said before, I'll show you some before and afters maybe on the screen. Yeah, it's crazy different, but I feel like it only works for specific. I noticed it only works for specific setups, like lighting. I feel like it only works for certain stuff. I feel the photo shoot that I did and the photos I'm showing on the screen, that lens filter fit it. Because you have the lighting, you have the backlight, you got the matches in the fucking hand, you got the soft lighting, it all fits together. But I feel like something like this in here, where there's not much lighting going on, it's quite flat, it doesn't work. So yeah, go for that again, like I said about the lighting tip, go for that, you need that 3-dimensional look, because that's what's gonna get you the best look. Especially if you use the Moody FX filter. Like I said, use my discount code, by the way, guys, FilmJD at discount, check out 15% off. Okay, whatever. If you don't get the Moody FX filter, actually you're making a big mistake. If you don't get that one, you get like a standard ProMist, like a 1/4, 1/8. Oh, actually that's a 1/8 or 1/4. I think a half is like too much. I feel Again, if you want to go for that really, like, you want to be super stylistic with it, I think a half is too much. But I feel if you want to have something which is universal that you can use for anything, 1/8 is probably the best. 1/4 maybe is probably just a bit better. If you want to get more eccentric, you want to like really like exaggerate the look that you want to go for, you know. Pro-Image filters are just great. I feel like if you're a serious photographer and you shoot you shoot photo shoots, and even if you don't do super stylistic stuff like I do, Pro-Image filters are just amazing. Like, everyone should use them in some sort of way, or any sort of filter, because it just adds to your photos, makes your photos look more unique, and it stands out. Again, like, I love digital, right? I might talk about a video about film versus digital. Obviously, I used to shoot film mainly exclusively. I shot medium format, like the Mamiya RB67. If you heard of that camera, if you're a film photographer, comment down below that you're a film photographer, because I used to do film photography a couple of years ago until I stopped doing it because, well, it's expensive as fuck, isn't it? So I stopped paying for it, and I sold most of my cameras for like lenses for my new stuff, my digital stuff. But yeah, I love digital stuff, but you'll know it's so boring. The look is so bland and boring. Like, so many photographers, thousands of photographers, digital photographers that have, they shoot these portraits and they do all this stuff. They all look the same. They all look the fucking same. Everyone's photography is the same nowadays. Nothing looks different. There's no uniqueness to the photography. That's why I like people like Moody Darkroom, who have very specific looks, and it's just, I appreciate photographers like that, because I feel the photography that a lot of photographers that I see, they're so lazy with it. They're just like, oh yeah, they have good compositions and the lighting's good and it's evenly lit, or it's like you can see the subject, but it's like, it's still bland as shit, because everyone has photos like that. I could take photos like right fucking now. I could pick some guy at the fucking park, go, let me take a portrait of you real quick, put him against this fucking tree or something, take a photo, and then boom, done. It's so easy. But again, like, yeah, would it look good? Yeah, it would look good, but it's not something I would post on my Instagram. By the way, Instagram, I don't think I've ever plugged my Instagram. It's at film_JD_. I say again, at film_JD_, which is film JD, but with the underscores. But I got my work on there. You can obviously follow me, see some behind the scenes of my photography stuff and all that stuff. So if you really want to like learn more about that stuff, just give it a follow. Yeah, everyone's photography is so fucking bland nowadays, right? So I'm trying to be different with these Pro-Image filters, all these lens filters I want to use. I'm trying to be fucking different. I'm trying to be a photographer that is fucking different to everyone else in the industry. Now, the last rule / tip, whatever you want to call it, is choose the right focal length. And personally, I use 50mm and a tighter. So I use 50mm and 85mm, and I feel like that's just, for me, that's best, because it has the best like lens compression / distortion. It has the most shallow depth of field because they are tighter lenses, and that obviously accentuates that dreamy aesthetic when you have like more shallower depth of field. And especially use primes. Again, by the shallow depth of field, if you have primes, you get to shoot at f2, f1.4, all that type of stuff. Obviously, my other 50mm that you can go up to, it's 1.4. And the photos I'm showing on the screen, again, they're all shot with the 50mm. I didn't shoot at 1.4, I shot like f2. Some of the shots I think at 1.4. But yeah, like, you get the more dreamy aesthetic, but I feel like if you use wider lenses, it's not the same effect, because they're going to be deeper depth of field. It's more lens distortion, and like the subject doesn't look as flattering especially when you get close to them. Yeah, I don't think it's the best for that. All the photos I've shot mainly are 50mm or above that you've seen. 50mm or above, that's just my type of focal length. It could be different for you. You might like the 35mm, 24, maybe even 18mm, that's fine. But I'm just saying, if you want to get those shallow depth of field shots and you want to get that like more dreamy look, I would suggest getting tighter lenses. A little bonus tip, haze machines, use haze machines. And I've never used a haze machine before, so that's why it's a bonus tip. But I've seen plenty of YouTube videos and people using it show that, like, yeah, it does create that new layer, right? It softens the environment, it softens the lighting, it creates those light rays, which obviously that helps with the dreamy aesthetic. But I personally would still do lens filters. I think that's better, because I know I book out studios where you can't even use haze machines. So again, having that lens filter is probably better for the environment of the environment. Is it really hazardous? But yeah, it's for like the environment of the studio. It's best just to have a lens filter, in my opinion, because you get that same look but on the camera, on the lens, instead of like having the whole place look like that, which is fine. I feel if you're at a studio that allows you to use a haze machine, that's sick. You have your own studio, that's cool, man. Use a haze machine. And this is a little side tangent, but I just want to say, I feel if you really want to step up your photography game, you have to invest in some good equipment. Like I said throughout this video, lens filters, haze machines, maybe good lighting, you know, and a good focus, and obviously good lenses. Again, you want to have those, I guess, like the tight lenses, the 50 mils, the 85 mils, because that's really what, in my opinion, gets that dreamy look in your photos. Those are the three main tips. If you implement those 3 tips, you're guaranteed to get those dreamy aesthetic looks within your photos. There's no way. If you don't, then I don't know what to say. Anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Hope you like, subscribe, comment. If you see like want more content like this, more how to like enhance your photography skills and change your photos and make them better. Transform your portfolio, right? If you're serious about that type of stuff, please like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, see ya.